Okay, welcome everybody to this quick site tour. I'm not going to spend long describing all of the different features here, but I thought it would be worthwhile to actually share with you some of the things I recommend you do to start with and things that I think are really cool about the site for you to check out. First of all, I think it's important once you've signed in that you change your settings. So three things I want you to do. You click on settings here under your name once you've signed in and upload a photo of yourself and complete your profile. Specifically the profile questions around work, education, about you and contact info. If you want to meet other people, network, do joint venture promotions, promotional partnerships, if you're a coach, facilitator or healer, or you want to, meet other professionals and actually start to network and bring yourself together in a community of people of like mind. It's very important that you answer those. And then what I'd recommend you do is go to My Page, this tab up here. And what that will allow you to do is move around what people see. So for example, My Page is basically your own personalized page. It tells you everything about what you've seen, what you've commented, what you've posted, but more importantly, it shows everybody else about you. By default, the profile information is down at the bottom somewhere. So what I encourage you to do, like this, it's shown like this. What I recommend you do is you go in here and you move around the things that you want, you delete the things you don't want. So you kind of like personalize this page so it maximizes your ability to show what you want to show and all of that. Now there's concerns about privacy and all of that. So under settings and in terms of email as well, those are the things I'd recommend you change as well. Under privacy, go into privacy and change the settings that you need to do so you feel safe that only things that are being shown to the people you want to show them to. It's very, very simple. Under privacy, under email, this is where you make sure that you don't get spammed. Thing I would recommend you do personally is click on daily so you don't get instant messages of people's updates and other stuff like that. Instead, you just get a daily digest of all the activity that is relating to you and your friends. And that way you can control all the emails you get. Of course, there's a complete opt-out option here if you don't want to receive anything. If you ever want to go back to your email settings, nice and easy, it's in the sidebar here. It says no spam, change your email preferences here. Okay, so we've looked at My Page. The homepage, basically, the way this site works, it's for heart-centered individuals. It's built around authenticity. It's built around people who've done either work with me in terms of my heart intelligence courses, my book, or my events, or people who are interested and want to come into this work and want to meet other people on the path of deepening their intimacy, deepening their relationships, deepening their own personal joy from a heart-centered space. That's what this is for. And it's not just an online community, it's an offline community. And we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But basically, the online portion works just like Facebook, really. You've got a sidebar here, which gives you updates and summaries of stuff going on the site. So, for example, you've got forum, latest forum comments here. You've got members that are online right now. You can tell if they've got a green button here. You got birthdays that are today, birthdays that are coming up tomorrow, so you can, stay up to date with celebrating your friends' birthdays. A slideshow of the recent photos that have been updated and videos that have been uploaded. A list of upcoming events, easy, quick links to them. And of course, some music that I have posted that come from my retreats, workshops and lectures and stuff that I think people really, really love and enjoy. And so the way it works is that you have this basic central feed here, so your latest activity and your latest activity of your friends. So you can see and catch up and be able to see what everybody else is doing, and what they're saying and the comments they're leaving from the different things that are happening. If you want to share something, you just click in the status box here and just write a comment. You can post it to Facebook or Twitter. You can even write a blog post, you can start a discussion, you can add your own music, you can upload photos, upload videos, and that could all be done here. And it comes immediately up in the feed and other people can comment on it and like it and all of the other cool stuff that you're probably familiar with things like Facebook. Okay, so that's your main latest activity, that's your main homepage. Under media, really doesn't require any explanation. This is where you go to upload and look at photo albums, video albums. It's where you can see more detailed music playlists and add your own music. And this is where you can write your own blogs. And what's cool about the blogs is that if you want to write a blog for us, it's fantastic. Not only does it appear on this site, it automatically gets feed it onto our main christianpancakes.com site, so it gets a lot of exposure. Just make it non-commercial. If there's any links there promoting products, either your own or somebody else's, we'll delete it immediately. This is a non-commercialized site in that we want to keep the spirit in support and of giving value, not in self-promotion. Something else that's cool is you can chat with other people on the site, not only by leaving comments and sending them messages. And by the way, there's an inbox here, look, which you can receive messages and compose messages to other people who are your friends. You can't, of course, send messages to people who are not your friends. And basically, what I'd recommend you do is, in fact, when you get on this site, you take a look at the people who are on it by going to the members section. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And then you just basically, based on certain criteria that you may have in mind, you befriend them, and they get to choose whether they accept or not. And it's just like Facebook in that way. And then your friends, the list of your friends appears here on this link. You can invite people from outside the network by clicking here, and you can, import addresses manually or bring them in through your favorite email client like Yahoo or Google Mail and stuff like that. And I encourage you to share and spread the word about this. This is a fantastic resource, and I want as many people to know about it as possible. So this is your inbox. This is where you find your friends. This is where you invite friends from outside. This is where you get to request, accept, or deny friend requests as well. Something else to be cool that I think you would be benefited to know about is just here. This is there's two tabs at the bottom right here. It says Members Online and Main Room. If you click on Members Online, it will show you the list of people who are currently online live right now, and you can click on any one of these people and start a one-to-one text chat. If you want to expand that chat to make it look a little bit bigger, you just click on that button here, the two little squares, and now you get to see an enlarged version of this chat application here, and you can see in whoever you want to chat with and start a chat. Very, very simple. You can close that down as well. There's another one next to it called Main Room. Like the name would suggest, it's a main room of everybody. So that means anybody who's online at that time can contribute to a group chat. You can have up to 500 people on there if you wanted to. This is really great, actually, for when we do our live monthly video events, when everybody on the community comes at a certain time, and we all kind of share and discuss the content that's being displayed. Again, I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. Now, you can deactivate yourself from the chat by just clicking on the green button here. You can click on connected, and now I'm disconnected. That means nobody can harass me. Nobody can, nobody will know that I'm online at this point. So it's a privacy setting there. And here's a volume control, because when people chat in the main room, you'll hear it in the background going boop, 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 and you can just lower the volume right there so you don't get interrupted as well. Okay, so that's the main part of the page. Let's move on quickly here. By the way, there's a global search right up here. You can search for anything. So if you've got a topic of interest, like, I don't know, law of attraction, everything in terms of comments, blog posts, videos, anything about that topic will come up, and it's a site-wide search. It may seem like I'm hopping around here, but I just want to share with something that's really, really cool. It's called the Hard IQ Training. This site has three main functions. It's designed to connect you to other people doing some incredible, deep, powerful, heart-centered work. The other thing is that it's educational. I want to use this as a portal for people to really deeply embody heart intelligence and to get started on that path and learn how to deepen that experience into their life. And the third part is that I want to create localized offline communities. So not only is this an online forum for people to come together, but I want people to continue the work with people in their own towns, their own cities, to hang out and really create strong lifelong friendships that goes beyond the digital age of online connection. And I'll share a little bit more about how that works in just a moment. But this is the educational part under Hard IQ Training. What we've done is we've taken our best-selling online Accelerated Awakening home study program. It's a 4-module, 30-lesson program, or 35 lessons, sorry, which covers everything around the internal practice of heart intelligence to manifest your own joy and using the law of attraction effectively. And what we've done is we've taken the first module, the first 7 lessons, and put them on this site for no cost. There's no set fee for this. So you can now really use this community for opportunity to really connect with other people doing this course, but to get this education. And it is profound. When you click on that, you get a video which tells you all about what's included in these lessons. Below that are the lessons themselves. You can click on previews. When you click on here, for example, it will load a preview. Here we go. Immediately loads, and you can watch the first 3 or 4 minutes, see if it resonates with you. Here's a description of what you get. Now, when you get access to these lessons, they are full, amazing lessons. I'm not talking about just a video. Of course, you get the video here, which you can play at full screen, but you can also download a worksheet, which we've created for each lesson. That worksheet includes questions that help you personalize it to your life. There's a transcript that you can read the entire lesson. So for those of you who prefer to read it or don't have the facility to watch online, you can download an audio version. So you can create a CD and play it in the car, and you can download the video in case your internet's too slow. And when you complete, you can leave comments, you can go on to the next lesson and continue the journey. Very, very easy to use, very, very cool. Now, what is fascinating about this is although there's no set fee to these lessons, we have opened them up for donations. So if you get value from this experience, we encourage you to donate. And 100% of the funds that are created out of those donations go to our scholarship fund, which help people who have financially, they have a lower financial means to afford our programs. So it helps those people with lower financial means to attend our retreats, to do some of the programs, and to get the training and not have money be the reason why they can't. So it goes into a scholarship fund. So when you're watching these lessons for the first time and you haven't yet been given the opportunity to register, this screen will come up. And it will basically ask you if you want to leave a donation. If you click on 0, you don't have to, and you can get the lesson for free. You can try it out. If you do want to leave a donation, all you have to do is just click on one of these amounts, click on continue, and through the security of PayPal, you can leave a donation. Very, very simple. And it's a beautiful way to support some good work. And as soon as you click on 0, for example, you click on continue, you then get instant lifetime access to that content. And it's that simple. You never have to go through that process again. And of course, you can really connect with other like-minded people who are doing this cool work. Okay, so that's Hard IQ. Now, in terms of future training, we're going to also put modules 2, 3, and 4 on here. They're all going to be offered as pay-as-you-go lessons. We're also going to put Love Relationships in You, our amazing relationship training and intimacy building course on here, again, as a pay-as-you-go option. So this is going to be a wonderful resources site for your education in heart intelligence. Okay, so that's that piece. I recommend you check that out after you've done all your profile bits and change your privacy settings and your email settings. Now let's look at how the groups work. Now, under this sub-tab here, the groups, you can see that we've split it by interests, programs that are running, and local areas. So the groups that we have here that you can see there's a specific group for our coach training academy, our home study program, people who've done our retreats, so they're called reviewers. And then we've got geographical groups, like for example, Holland, UK, US, Sweden, Canada, Australia, etc. Don't worry if your country isn't on here, we're growing all the time, so please be patient as we grow this out. Now, what's cool about this, let's say for example, you want to join, I don't know, the Netherlands. So let's say you click on the Netherlands here. See, what happens is you get the group details. You can see the people who have joined there. You can see there's discussion forum. And notice it's all in the specific language of that country. Isn't that cool? It's actually translated into Dutch. And the same for Swedish and wherever else we happen to have a group. So you can join this group by clicking on here. You just click on that button up here, and immediately it'll give you access. Now, why is it important to join your local group? It's because we want to create local events, local social hangouts and experiences. So if you want to get up to date and stay connected with people and things that are happening in your local town, your local area, then join your local groups. So you can start to meet people of like mind, of like language. I think this is fascinating. What we're doing is that I have an academy, a coach training academy, where I train individuals and coaches and facilitators. And what they go out and do is that they're going to go out into their local community and run one-day circle initiation days where you can turn up to somewhere close to you and really take part in an experiential embodiment heart circle intelligence retreat, a mini one-day initiation day. And once you've done that initiation, you'll then be able to do what's called our integration days, which are our monthly hangouts, our monthly celebration days, where we get to practice and just connect and build community. And they're run by trained, certified coaches and facilitators who've gone through a lot of this work. And my vision is to have hundreds, thousands of these people all around the world, so that you don't have to travel more than 50 miles or 50 kilometers in order to find something close to you where you can consistently build long-time, lifetime friendships and community. So this, and opt into your local groups there. Now, you'll also find that there's some groups like the Home Study Program, which are paid programs that require you to what do you call it? When you click on join, it won't allow you to join immediately. It'll either ask you to pay, or in the case of a coach training academy, for example, it will say this group is for members who are approved. And you can request to be approved if you are part of the course, and we find you in a database, we'll approve you, of course. But these are protected, closed sites that you cannot have access to, so they're completely private and confidential. If you actually click on the tab of groups, you'll actually see everything here, and you can actually search the different groups. You can sort by different, most active, latest activity, most members, etc. And you can see the different groups according to our programs. Here's a Business Masterclass one, Accelerated Awakening Academy. We got groups for individual specific events or retreats, so that the few people that attend those those retreats can stay connected. We got country locations, etc. We've got loads of cool different groups. And if you've got an idea for a great group, let us know and we'll create it. Now, the members section is where you can see everybody who's a member. We're growing fast. We've got a couple of thousand right here, but that's going to grow tremendously over the years. Here you'll be able to click on any one of these people and you'll be taken to their My page, which will obviously have details about them. You can, if you resonate with who they are, and et cetera, you can befriend them and they can accept it or deny it. You can leave comments as well. What's cool about this is the advanced search feature. Here you can search by name, age, gender, country, where they live, relationship status, etc. Now, this is great for singles who want to match. It's matchmaking, really, for heart-centered people who really want to find deep, meaningful love. This is great. Now, of course, in your privacy settings, you can disable whether people can contact you or not. But for those people who are open to meeting, this is an amazing resource. If people are doing this type of work, it's sometimes hard to find. So now you can actually go and, you know what, I want to look for single people in my age, in my area. Well, how cool is that? Now you can make contact with them and start that ball rolling. And in fact, in the future, we're going to actually be creating a special part of this site just for singles, so that we can support them in matching based on this incredible work. Okay, so those are the groups and the members and the advanced search. Then we've got the events. If you roll over events, you'll see the live broadcast page. The live broadcast page is the place to go every time we do our live video events, where the entire community comes together and they see, what do you call it? Let's go back here. This is where you get to see my live interviews and my live trainings that we do each month, just to bring the community together and to continue to add value, really. You can leave comments and chat with everybody online. It's really, really cool. So that's that. And also, we've got this thing called Miami Heart Summit, or it could say Amsterdam Heart Summit, because we do these in 2 locations. So depending on which one is next, depends on which tab you'll see here. And you also see the banner for the upcoming Heart Summit that may be coming to your area. Now, the Heart Summit, what's so cool about the Heart Summit is that is the community event. So what I mean by that is, twice a year, or maybe even more than that, but at least twice in Miami and Amsterdam, we host these amazing Heart Summits, which is basically a 500 to 1,000 person event where we bring everybody on this community and we meet in person. And we just stay connected. It's like a global reunion, a global opportunity for us to all hang out, celebrate, learn some profound educational stuff on heart intelligence, meet some amazing people, live music. It's an amazing healing party. And so it's just for us to get together and turn what could be a virtual friendship into a lifelong, in-person, embodied friendship. So, even though they may be quite away from where you live, we really encourage people to come and celebrate on these incredible experiences and make it a vacation. So this is our vision as in part. So we not only want to create local offline community, we want to create global offline community with our global events. And these are big, beautiful, extravagant events. They're very low cost as well because we were able to spread the cost. A lot of the monies go to charity. These are great things to support. Okay, we've looked at Hard IQ training. The replay tab is basically where you find all the past cool online. So you've got here the live broadcast page. If you can't make it live, members get replays. So you can see here past things that I've done and past trainings, and you can just catch up in your own time. It's all good. Then we've got a forum here for your discussions, where you can create discussions and join discussions. Pretty self-explanatory. This is your help section where you can contact us, give us feedback in the feedback and development site. Here's where you can find a site tour, which you're watching right now, and other areas as well. Okay, so that's it. Short 20-minute video. I hope that was helpful. Remember, go back to, if I could tell you to do 3 things, is make sure you set up your profile and you get yourself a good picture on there. 2, make sure you adjust your email settings so you just receive a digest each day. And make sure you check out the Hard IQ training and start on those lessons if you've not already done so. And of course, share this with a friend. Invite other people to this site and let people know about this. I want this to be the biggest heart-centered community in the world, and we've got the infrastructure and the support and the heart and the passion to do it, and with your help I know we can get there. So with that, be gentle with yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.